Well, hey, this is Chase Swift, and in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to open a blockchain wallet. You see some information here. I'm going to be setting up my email, my password, and some other key important facts. So I would, before you start, make sure you pick the email you're going to use. You're going to generate a password, which I will do. Actually, I'll do that right now. I'm just going to pick some letters and numbers and capitalize a few things as I go along and create a nice password that is 20 characters long right there. Okay, so that was just typing on my keyboard. That'll be my password. You know I'm not going to put any Bitcoins in this account if I'm showing you all this. So I hope you realize that. Don't try to break in. It's not going to have anything in it. Okay, so make sure you have your email that you're going to use. You might have it in a little document like this, so you can just copy and paste it. You'll have your password. Blockchain will give you a wallet ID, so I don't know what that is. And then they will also they will generate a 20-word phrase that you will print out. And you will print it out so that you can get in, or so a loved one, your spouse, your kids, your parents, whatever, they can get into your account. No problems, no hassle. Okay? So you need to do this, especially the 20-word phrase, because I don't want you to lose your account. Because right now you might put $10 of Bitcoin in. Someday it could be worth $100,000. Because if you get locked out, it's still going to be remaining in your account in blockchain. But if you can't get in it, it's still going to be worth a lot, but you won't be able to get into it. So I'm giving you all these steps, these ideas, exactly what to follow along. And you can do this yourself. If you need help, get a hold of me or someone on my team. We'll be glad to help you. So I am at Blockchain. You'll find the link in or around this video. Okay. So it's asking for the email. I have that. So let's start. And no, I'm never going to put any Bitcoin in this account. I'm just showing you how this works. My new password, I've already generated that in front of your eyes. It's a 20-character password mixed up of letters and numbers. And notice it says very strong. I'm also going to agree to the terms of service. This is completely free. It's a free wallet. A wallet containing your Bitcoins that you will move in once you secure it. Once you have all the settings, everything saved, and that you can get into it no matter what, which with your 20-word phrase. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click continue. I'm creating a new wallet, and I'm going to have Google. We'll save that just for fun. So what they've done is they've created this wallet identifier. You saw that. Now it went away. They've emailed it to you. So go ahead and click get started. And before you do anything, I'm going to go to my Gmail. There is my email from the blockchain. Okay, so I'm going to click on that. So the first bit of information, they want you to verify, yes, but here is your wallet identifier. This is instead of your email, which someone could guess, they're going to give you your wallet identifier, and it's a long phrase of numbers and letters and dashes. So copy that immediately, and I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to print this off before I do anything. I'm going to print it off, but right now I'm just going to paste it into this document. So there's my wallet ID. It came to me in my email. If you put in the wrong email, you're going to have to redo it. I will now verify my email as it suggests. Okay. And there I am. I have verified my email, so at least I got that step right. If you haven't gotten the right email address in there, you probably didn't copy or paste it correctly. I can now just go back, and I will come back to this tab in blockchain. Okay, my Bitcoin wallet. Okay, so the next step is immediately don't put any Bitcoins in there. There's 0. Don't put anything in until you secure it. So we're going to go to the security center, and in there are several steps. We've already verified the email. Let's see here. It should go green here. Let's just hit home and security center. Okay. It might, let's just recheck that. And I'll re-verify, and it should have figured that out. Okay, success. Please return to your previous browser to see your wallet. I'll go right up here. And I don't know why it's not, but it should. Go green. Let's just click resend verification. We'll just do it. It's been sent. And now there's a new message down here, so let's show that. Let's open this second one up. Okay, verify it again. I don't know why. Sometimes things happen. Okay, so we'll get a green check. That's good. Let's go back here. I don't know. Let's go up to home. And here, and it's not verifying. That's really crazy. Let's just go to our next step. Maybe it'll verify in the next few minutes. This is a phrase that you will use. Okay, you're going to write it down and keep it very safe. You're going to keep it somewhere very safe and very secure. This allows you or anyone else with access to it to restore your wallet and access your funds if you forget your password or if our service is unavailable. So if you forget your password, there's not a password reset. There isn't. Okay? They're not going to do that. If you lose your password, you are screwed at this point. If you put money in, Bitcoins in, and you haven't done this step, you could very well lose it for life. Okay? It might be $5 now, but it'll be $50,000 maybe in the future. So you're going to create this backup phrase. This is a very important step. It's asking you for your password. Well, remember that I have that. It's not my wallet ID. It's right there. So I'm going to copy that, paste it in there, because I'm going to I've done this setup. I've done it before. Now, they're going to allow you to print a recovery sheet. So when we're going to print that, what that's going to do, and my browser has gone down here. What is it? This is a recovery PDF. In Google Chrome, the downloads are in the lower left. And you can click this little down arrow and then just say, it's not showing you, so let me move this up so you can see. Okay, it's going to say show in Finder, or it may say show in Folder if you're on a PC. So let's show it in the folder or in the Finder. I've got a couple windows I will get rid of. Now I have this duplicated more than once. I have recovery and I have recovery 1. I just downloaded recovery 1. What this is a blockchain printout. Let me, I'll just show you it. I'll bring it to recovery. Okay. It's a document that you print. Okay. If you ever need to recover your wallet, you go to that website. And then they're going to ask you, what are the 12 words that we generated for you? Okay. So this is a document you're going to print out. You'll print the words in. So stop right now. When you get to this phase, to this step, and get your recovery PDF document and print it. And then you'll continue on with the step. So let's go ahead and continue. I will print this out later because it would just take, you wouldn't be able to see me printing it. So let's say I printed it, and it's this document, which is my 12-word recovery phrase. So there's going to be 12 words, okay? I know it's pretty weird, but it's just the way it is. Let's go to the next step. Now, I'm never going to open this account up and put money in it because you would have, anyone that watched this video, you would have my 12 words and you could access it at the click of a button. And so we're not going to do that. But I am going to highlight. So I start with the number 1 and I highlight it, but I just keep going and going and going to the 4th word, and I press Command-C or Control-C on the keyboard. And then just go back to your little document. Now you want to print this off and type it, okay, or actually print it on the on your document, okay. And where is it? It's going to go right there. So the words Alpha, Diamond, Office, and Trust, they're going to go right there. Alpha, Diamond, Office, Trust. You're going to print those out physically on a piece of paper. Okay, you're going to do this because you don't want to lose your account. Okay, you're going to go to the next 4 words. Okay, so I've copied those. So click here, the black area, next 4 words, and they are generating these. They're they're generating them. So now you have 4 more. And what you can do is just come down, and we have more words. We have 8. Okay. So I would print those out. I would type those. I would write those on this sheet. Okay. And then we're going to go to the next 4 words. These 12 words, by the way, will allow you to get any in my account, or into your account too. So rabbit, column, pledge, and seek. Those are the last 4, and there they are. So you would want to print these out, print this document out, write those words down in order, okay? And then you might have them stored here temporarily, but do not save this on your computer thinking, oh, I got this document on my computer. I don't need to print it out. I'm very good with my passwords. BS, you're going to lose it at some point, maybe. So don't take the chance. Really, I'm serious, okay? Take those 12 words, write them down on the recovery sheet. And if you need to go back, you can probably go back. Let's go all the way back and see. We can't get back to the recovery sheet, but if you need it, just search around. Just don't bypass it. Print it. We're darn serious. Now, go to the final step. And let's see, I have to go to the next. I have to go there. Now I'm on the 12th word. I'll go to the final step. Okay, now they're testing you. Yeah, some of you would have just whipped right through there, not really paying attention, and you would not know your words. Well, you got to go to the words now. Well, the 8th word. Okay, let's find out. That's kid. So I'm going to copy it, knowing that I already have it printed. I'm dead serious about this. I've had 2 people lose their accounts. Do not do this. They did not. They did not do what I'm showing you. They did not print it out. They thought they were good on their computer. They thought they could do it. They're not. They don't have their account anymore, and they've lost Bitcoin. Silly. Silly, silly. So now the 7th word is wheat. Okay, you will have access to all these words in my account, but I'm not going to put 1 Bitcoin in here. Okay, alpha is the first word they're asking, and they randomize the things, so don't try to say, oh, it's the 8th, the 10th, the 7th. No, they randomize it. They're serious about security, by the way. Have you figured that out? Yes, they are very serious about security. Okay, so we're going to finish it, and I got a green check mark. So they assume that I printed it out and that I'm following the directions, and I'm not going to just save this on my computer and then lose it because I can't find the file, or your spouse or your kids come in and delete everything. You're like, what? You deleted it? Yeah, I did. What? And you're like, oh my God, I didn't print that out. Silly you to not print that out. Okay, let's click close. Now, not sure why, but verify is not green yet. I will, let's see, I don't know why. That's weird. The password hint. Okay, here's your password hint. And it looks like there's no box here, but it's right here on the create password hint. What I say is refer to my printed blockchain if you want. And I didn't spell that right. OCK. Printout, whatever, recovery sheet, okay? That was printed. That was printed. So you don't have to, your spouse, your kids, your parents, or your uncle, whoever is, going to receive your Bitcoins if you get hit by a bus, they're going to go, what is the refer to my printed blockchain recovery sheet that was printed. Okay? That's what the password hint is. There is no other way to get your password. You got to refer back to your printed blockchain recovery sheet, which is somewhat like this, all right? It's going to have the password and this and that, but it's also going to have the 20-word phrase in case they can't figure it out. If they can't figure out what your wallet ID is and your password is, they will have to use the 20-word phrase. So I'm going to click Save. Now, the next couple of steps are even further security to link a mobile phone, so that if someone logs into your account, it'll send a text to that phone. So if you have a mobile phone, I would click here, and then I'm in the United States, but wherever you are at, put in where you live, and then type in your phone number. They will call you and verify it with a text. Okay, and then so your mobile number would be verified as part of the additional security. The most important is your phrase backed, I guess. Okay, your recovery phrase allows you to restore your wallet in case of loss of password or extended downtime on our servers. Okay, important, very important. Don't know why it didn't verify, but that's okay. I'm not going to do the phone because some of you just don't have a mobile phone, but it's pretty simple. You just put in your number, it'll send you a text, you put the 5 or 6 numbers, and then your mobile number is verified. And if anyone logs in, you would have to have your phone. But the best one of all that works with anything is the phrase-backed 20 words that you have. And what you'd actually do is take all 20 of these words, and like the next one is diamond, you'd put it all in one phrase, and then you'd put office next with a space, and you do that for all 20. I'm just showing you 3. That would be your new password. Okay, so those 20 words separated with a space become your ultimate backup password phrase. Okay, so let's go on. If you want to, there's this last step. I do not know what a block Tor request is. You can read it, and it basically says the Tor network is frequently used by hackers. I don't like hackers. Maybe you do. I don't like them. So if a network is used by hackers, I want to block them. So I block the Tor network because I don't want hackers attempting to access my blockchain user wallets. So I'm going to click on block. Okay, it's blocked. Nicely done. Not fully sure what it means, but I'm not a hacker either. And probably neither are you. So I would encourage you to block from the Tor network. Prevent IP addresses that are known to be part of the Tor anonymizing network from accessing your wallet. Okay, these things set up and verify and all that would be awesome. So make sure you have the top row done and probably block Tor. If you have a phone, you can link your phone, and every time you log in, it'll text your phone with a code so you can log in that way. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do is sign out, and what I'm going to show you something that's really interesting. Okay, sign out. There, look, it took out my email address. So if you are asleep at the wheel, like, some people have been, they just don't pay attention, that is my wallet ID. Let me show you that, okay? And you can see that what I've highlighted, it starts with a 36, so there's 36, and ends in 69. That is your wallet address. That replaces your email address. So you don't put your email in there anymore. This wallet ID is more secure than your email, which anybody could type in, and then they could just try to hack into your account. So the password is right here. So if I want to get into this, I use my wallet ID, not my email. I use that wallet ID, and I use this password to log in. So let's see if I've done it correctly. Okay, I'm going to sign in, and I'm going to save that. That would be handy. But I'm never going to put any Bitcoins in there because you guys would probably try it, wouldn't you? Yes, you would. So I'm logged into my account. My security center is mostly, look at that, email verified. It did work. So I got the top row saved or done, and I got the bottom row done. They're encouraging me to set up my mobile number, but if you don't have a mobile number, don't worry about it. They're also encouraging me to have enable two-step, but you got to have a mobile phone to do that. So don't worry about those. If you do, they would be good to have on. Okay, so these are the steps, and then what you would want to do is obviously take the information that you have here and print it out. Yes, print it with a printer physically, so you can hold this piece of paper in your hand and give it to your spouse or your kids. In fact, put it with your will, so that anybody could access your account that has permission, of course. You're not going to give it to just anybody. And then be able to get into your blockchain wallet. Okay, so these are the steps. It's very important you get your 12-word recovery phrase. How many times have I said it? Plenty of times. Okay, plenty of times. Now, I've got kind of messed up. I got two browsers going on here. Let me get back to my other window. And I think that's it. Yeah, it's got the one. I didn't link my mobile number. So I've been able to log in. You can then, what you'll basically do to receive Bitcoin is just copy this and share this ID. You can just click once right on that clipboard. Boom. It copies it. Trust me, it does. In fact, see the number 1M, capital M, QSC, ending in JR with a small r. You can put that. Let me just put it right up there. Boom. So with this little clipboard, it saves you all this hard stuff of copying and pasting. Okay, so if you just click once right on the clipboard, it'll highlight and copy all in one step, and then you have your receive code. The receive code would be all you need to receive Bitcoin from someone else around the world instantly. Okay, if you need to send, now if you have a mobile phone, you can ask your sender to scan this. So if they're sitting right next to me on my computer, they can point their phone, and they would have the blockchain mobile app on their phone. They could scan it, and then they have this number. That's why this QR code is here. If you're going to send money to someone, you just click send, and it'll ask you for their wallet address, that big long number. And then you put in how much Bitcoin, and then any notes that you want, and you click send. We'll cover more of this in the next step, but I want you to be able to sign in, sign out, and have your 20-word keyword phrase. When you go back to log in, don't deauthorize the browser unless you're on a public computer. And there it is. I'm back in. There's my wallet ID. My browser, Google Chrome, is remembering my password because I'm the only one that uses this computer. Okay? So you can do that, and you can just sign in, not using your email because it doesn't work anymore. And you're back in. You can continue to do your steps for security, making sure everything is done before you put money in, any Bitcoins in. I want this to be 0, and have your phrase backed up and all that good stuff, and your hint stored, which is, when they try to log in, it'll say, refer to my printout, which is basically this, but it's really the PDF with your 12-word. And you can write, somewhere over in here, you could write your wallet ID. You could write wherever you need to on this sheet of paper additional information, and that way they have all that on one sheet. Put it with your will, put it in a safe spot, all that good stuff. Do not dismiss this as being silly. This is how you recover your funds if you ever get locked out or if you get hit by a bus or whatever. They will not send you a password recovery, by the way. So if you log out, okay, let me just take a quick look. I'm taking a lot of time on this because it's important. Let's continue the login. If you're having problems logging in, look at the options. Okay, I've lost my wallet ID, so remind me. I've lost my wallet password. See, boom, there is no recovery. You don't get to say, oh, enter your email, we'll send it to you. Wrong, wrong, wrong. They don't do it. Wrong. Contact support, they can't help you. They're not going to. They don't know your password. So you're screwed if you lose your password. You're absolutely screwed. Okay? You got to have your password, wallet password, the 12-word recovery phrase. You got to have all your information printed, not just on your computer. So this works for a few minutes, but you got to have that thing printed out and printed so people can read it, and have your wallet ID because that replaces your email address. Okay, and then have your 20 words, all that good stuff. I'm not going to show it to you because I've already shown it to you, and you would have access to my blockchain account. This is the last time I will probably ever do a how-to because I don't need to make these accounts anymore. I've done it once, and I can log in really well, okay? And I have it printed, and it's in a safe spot. My spouse knows where it is. So, you know, if something happens to me, she's going to get all my Bitcoins, which are awesome, okay? By the way, let me just log in and show you that I do have. Okay, look at this. It's sending me an email. So you got to have your email. By the way, you need to have your email down to a science and be able to log in, because if you can't log into your email, you could be locked out of your blockchain. Okay, so let me just pause this for a moment. Okay, I am logging into my real account, and they're verifying and checking. So all I got when it said check your email, you got to go check your email. So I'm clicking on that. I'm going to get an OK, success. I'm going to return back to my other one, and here is, yes, this is the code. Did you hear that? That's my sound for receiving a text. I just got the text. I'm looking on my phone. You won't be able to see this, but I'm typing in F49E8. E8. So this is security on my wallet. This is my real wallet with the real Bitcoins, and I'm signing in, and I have a cell phone, so it texted me the number. Look at that, $314 worth of Bitcoin, but it's increasing like nobody's business. It's increasing in value at the rate last month is 33%. Let me just show you. I'm going to show you in Coinbase. It's a real quick way to find out what the value of Bitcoin is. Make sure you have all your security and all this stuff. Look at this, 1,026. It's gone up 33.92%. So when you generate a blockchain wallet, as I have, you're going to be able to, I think, make nice income from the investment, so to speak, of Bitcoin. And trust me, this is increasing very nicely. So I hope you take this seriously. I hope you love Bitcoin. It's awesome. And yeah, try to get in. You're not going to be able to get in. Okay, it's very secure. Plus, I have my 20-word phrase done. Okay, make sure you do that. I know this is long. It's important to do it right. Okay, but I wanted you to do it right. So thanks for hanging in there. Making this account secure, and we'll see you in other videos to help you build your Bitcoin reserve currency. This is Chase Swift. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.